Hello everybody, Dan here. Welcome back to Daily Soap Dish. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button down below because we cover a ton of 90 Day Fiancé right here on the channel. Right guys, so let's get into it. Today we're going to be talking about 90 Day Fiancé, the other way tell-all. More specifically about Kimberly Rochelle and her Indian man, TJ Goswami. And the reason for that is because we're going to have some guests on the tell-all, and that's going to be Jenny and Sumit, and this is going to lead to an argument. Now, if you guys have been following the channel in the last couple of weeks, you would have seen the videos that we did about the feud that Kim and TJ have had going on against, Sumit and Jenny, and also against Rishi as well as Jen. But really, this has been mainly, between Kim and TJ and Jenny and Sumit. So first we had TJ kind of call Sumit a loser. He also called Rishi a loser as well in a weird post that he put up on Instagram a few weeks ago. And we did a couple of videos on that. Some people said that perhaps it's a caste thing, an Indian caste thing. Perhaps it was just kind of like a translation problem. But he really very specifically called them losers because he was asked if he would ever meet up with them, considering that, they live so close. And he said, no, out of the question. I don't have time for these losers, basically is what it said. Now, basically that same day or the day after, Kimberly went online and she basically called, Jenny and Sumit fake and phony. And she went on a long rant about them. And then she said oh, I'm not really insulting them. I'm just kind of stating the facts here. And we did a video about that. And most people kind of took Jenny and Sumit's side in that whole argument. Well, this is now, escalating at the tell-all. So what exactly is going on? Let's take a look at what is going on right here. So we're going to take a look at Screen Rant, and 90 Day Fiancé star wants to fight Kimberly Rochelle after being called an offensive word. So Kimberly Rochelle and TJ Goswami's feud with Jenny and Sumit escalates during the Other Way Season 5 tell-all, with Kimberly resorting to offensive language. Jenny challenges Kimberly to come to India and meet her face-to-face, while Kimberly dismissively offers her a dress. Viewers are siding with Jenny due to her unproblematic nature, and the feud between her and Kimberly is taking a serious turn. So Kimberly Rochelle insulted a fan favorite cast member and is now facing her wrath. Kimberly, who is a 30-year-old American woman and moved to India during the Other Way Season 5, she had fallen in love with Jaipur-based Demasu-ay Goswami, aka TJ, after meeting online. Now, she claimed that she had dreamed of TJ months before actually meeting him, thanks to her clairvoyance. And we've kind of touched on that a little bit. Kimberly claims that she's clairvoyant, she's claired this, she's claired that. But how could she not have seen all these disastrous situations that she's kind of put herself through when going to India? No one can really understand, if she is so clairvoyant, how she didn't see any of this drama happening. Now, as revealed in the Other Way Season 5 finale, TJ may not have been Kimberly's dream man. Kimberly and TJ had a shouting match as he told her to go back to America, and she screamed her lungs at him. And that was a really kind of crazy breakdown that she had. I don't know what you guys think about that. She really I don't know. It was almost like a psychotic breakdown. It was really something that you don't see very often on the show. While they were arguing, she just started screaming at the top of her lungs, just like that. I don't know. I don't know what to make of that. I don't know if it's some kind of condition. I don't recall ever seeing that ever before, not to that extent. And it really got me questioning her mental stability or lack thereof. Now, Kimberly and TJ's storyline ended with her ear-piercing scream, but there's a lot more left, according to a preview of the Other Way Season 5 tell-all posted on Reddit. So if we go and take a look, this is kind of what happens here. And
Kimberly seemed very unappreciative.
so basically, Jenny is saying that Kimberly seems very unappreciative of, of everything that TJ did. And then, Kimberly basically calls her, I think she says, "You're a bitch." I think that's what the word, or I don't know. Oh, maybe it's a different word, because bitch, that's 5 letters. So that's 4 letters. I don't know what that word is. You guys let me know what you think she's calling her there. But obviously it's not a good word. So she calls her that. And then everybody is shocked, right? We have Armando there. We have Shekinah and we have Sarper. Shekinah, of course, being back in the U.S. and Sarper being still in Turkey. And then we have Jenny there, who basically says, really? Well, come to India, come to Jaipur, come face to face. And basically challenging her to a fight. Now, this thing is turning into like a real WWE style tell-all. It's pretty crazy. And then Kimberly basically goes on to say, well, you got my address. And then she gives her this kind of crazy stare. Let's take a look. And that's how the preview ends. So, yeah, things are kind of escalating between the two of them. And I got to wonder if this whole feud with Jenny and Sumit was somehow, thought of in advance, because it's weird that we had all this stuff happen a few weeks ago. So this is the timeline. A couple of weeks ago, maybe 2 or 3, I forget exactly when, is when all of this escalated online with TJ calling, Sumit a loser, and Kimberly saying that, Jenny and Sumit's relationship is fake. This was just a few weeks ago. When was the tell-all filmed? I don't know right now exactly when this was filmed, but I believe it was filmed before that, because usually they film it about a month, 2 months or so in advance. So I think the tell-all was filmed even before we had this feud. So I guess this whole feud online was a bit of a hint of things to come. I don't know if this was set up by TLC to create more drama. I'm not exactly sure. But Jenny usually is not one to be this aggressive, in my opinion, challenging Kimberly to a fight. This doesn't seem like it's in her nature. So I'm kind of wondering if there is a little bit of WWE-style shenanigans at play here. You guys will let me know what you think about that. So this video shows Kimberly on set in New York while TJ has joined her via video call for the reunion episode. The clip shows Jenny and Sumit from a previous season of 90 Day Fiancé the other way, weighing in on Kimberly and TJ's relationship. She claims that Kimberly seemed unappreciative of everything. Kimberly is not in the mood to listen. As she snaps, your opinion doesn't matter to me, Jenny. And she proceeds to call, oh, actually, it's the C word. Oh my God. Jenny proceeds to call her a very entitled and spoiled brat. And Kimberly replies, you're a C word. A C word that is 4 letters. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Now, Kimberly's offensive language leaves all of her fellow 90 Day Fiancé cast members on set in shock. Armando, Shekinah, Sarper, they just feel their jaws drop. Jenny maintains her composure but is red in the face as she challenges Kimberly. She threatens Kimberly to come to India and come to Jaipur. I'd love to meet you, she tells Kimberly, while the latter sternly tells Jenny, come on, baby, I'll give you my address. Kimberly and TJ have been feuding with Jenny and Sumit for a while. They first spoke about Jenny and Sumit earlier this month during an Instagram live session with fans, which might have been after the Star filmed the reunion episode. So, yeah, that could be the timing there. Now, Kimberly was asked if she'd meet Jenny and Sumit. Kimberly said no and added, they don't interest me, they're fake. When fans asked her why she was hating on Jenny, Kim said that she was just stating her opinion and not hating anyone. Kimberly referred to Jenny and Sumit as fake people. She claimed that their story on 90 Day Fiancé wasn't genuine. Meanwhile, TJ also commented that he had no interest in meeting either Sumit or his fellow Indian cast member Rishi, and he called both of them losers. Jenny and Sumit decided to handle the situation calmly at the time. While they did respond to Kim and TJ's accusation, they were classy in their approach. They said Kimberly and TJ were immature kids who were acting like brats. The couple asked the audience to decide who was real and who was fake. Jenny had received a lot of praise for the situation because of her unproblematic nature. So we even did a post about that on the channel here. We did a poll, and I think it was like 90% siding with Jenny and Sumit over TJ and Kim. Now, are TJ and Kimberly still together? So we'll take a quick look at this. Now, we've spoken about this for some time now. So some hints that TJ and Kim are not together. Well, Kim went back to the U.S. and she was back as of the time of filming this tell-all episode. She also went on a massive tirade about India. Maybe we can show you guys a glimpse of that because it was pretty shocking, the things that she said. So this was, November 8th.
Absolutely not. Number one, I'm not even in India. And two, whenever I'm in India, I'm not happy. Mind your business. Being as I'm not in India, day-to-day is going very, very well. I'm spending time with my family. doing pretty much whatever the fuck I feel like doing. As far as your question, do you feel blindsided? Or did I feel blindsided? No, I did not feel blindsided. I felt betrayed because I'm the kind of person that I'll tell you straight up something, which is why I asked him point blank, are these things going to be expectations of me? To which he said no. But I knew he was going to try to throw it on me. I'm not stupid. As of this point in time, right now, currently, I am not in India. No, I'm not adjusting anymore. I came to the US, I want to say mid to late September. Something, I want to say it was September though. No.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So that was the video that she did some time ago. She also hinted, I don't know if I don't think I have that here, but she also hinted that she was basically done with TJ as well. So it created a lot of confusion about whether her and TJ are still together. Now, recently, she's still posting stuff. So first of all, it appears as if Kimberly moved to Colorado. I don't know if permanently or temporarily, but there are some hints that perhaps she's still with TJ, and that's because she's always, she always had the Indian dot on her forehead, and she's always making sure to highlight certain Indian things in the things that she posts on the internet. So it makes people believe that perhaps she's still with TJ. She did this some time ago, and this was posting about Thanksgiving 4 days ago. And she says, my Thanksgiving doesn't look traditional, but I love it even more. So she puts on this anklet, and she also puts on something that is Indian, I believe, on here as well, which is why she says that it's not traditional. Now, this, I'm not exactly sure. She can't figure out how to do that. She pops open a champagne bottle. You can see that she still has the Indian dot. I forget what we call that. On her forehead, and she's popping open a champagne bottle there, and she's enjoying a Thanksgiving feast and painting. Like I said, it appears that she moved to Colorado, so I guess she is painting her new place over there. And people are asking if she's still with her husband, but she's not really answering those questions. Now, let's see. This is an article about clues that they might still be together. So. They're likely still together, according to Screen Rant, after filming The Other Way. Now, the transformation coach and the Indian man had great chemistry initially. They started matching spiritual beliefs, and unfortunately, things drastically changed after they decided to get serious. After Kim flew to India, she discovered that TJ and his family had really different expectations, and that kind of plays into the video that we just played with Kim saying that she felt betrayed because TJ didn't really, at least not openly, even though, a lot of people believe, myself included, that having been to India for 1 year before this trip, when she went to marry TJ, she was there already for 1 year before that. She likely knew what was expected of her. It seems a little crazy, in my opinion, to be like, oh my God, I was so totally blindsided, not just blindsided, but actually betrayed by everything. I had no idea whatsoever. I'm not sure that I buy that. I don't actually. I don't buy that. But that's kind of where she stands, and that was what the video that we just watched, that was what it was about. So she was flabbergasted by the lifestyle change. Now, she did wear a traditional Indian anklet on Thanksgiving, and I guess that was a traditional Indian anklet. I'm not exactly an expert here, but we saw the dot on her forehead as well. And there is some suggestion that Kim and TJ split up after marriage since they aren't geographically together. However, they've shared some clues on social media that hinted their relationship is still going on. Now, she posted a video celebrating an unconventional Thanksgiving where she wore what we just mentioned. However, the fact that she tried to incorporate some of TJ's culture into an American holiday hints that the relationship might still be intact. So, this is kind of what the, this is kind of Screen Rant's position here, that because she's posting things, and this is not the first time that she's done that. She posts quite a bit about, having an Indian dot. You can see it in different videos as well, right? You could see it here in the thumbnail of the video, you know, and the stuff that she posts. So it's not exactly the first time that she does that.
This is the intro for the chapter called
You can see it here. This is talking about a book that she wrote. So you can see it kind of everywhere. It's almost omnipresent in her Instagram posts. So that leads people to believe that they're still together. Are they still together? I'm not exactly sure, because she obviously hates India, and it doesn't sound like she has any interest in going back. So I think what is happening here, I think that they are creating a little bit of mystery around this relationship. And I do think that perhaps they might be at work trying to get TJ on his K1 visa to come to the US. Perhaps they're going to film again. Perhaps they're going to come back on the screen again, and we're going to see TJ's journey as he moves to the US. Now, it didn't look while watching the show to me that TJ was desperate to leave India. It seemed like he had a pretty comfortable life there. It seemed like he, you know, he wasn't one of these, like these other people that are just so desperate to leave their country and just desperately want a green card. He seemed to be fine in India, and I never got the impression that he desperately wanted to come to America. But you don't know, maybe things changed, and maybe now TLC came calling with more money and told him, look, we can get you on the show if TJ comes to America. We can see how that goes. We know that Kim doesn't want to go back to India and live with the parents, but perhaps we can film this going the other way around. So that's my opinion. I feel like that is a possibility as of this point. But again, it's not clear what exactly is going on with these two, because Kimberly posts very conflicting stuff on the internet. 1 minute she's broken up with TJ and you know, she doesn't want to go back to India. She's completely done. And then the next moment she posts stuff with an Indian anklet and a, you know, Indian dot on her forehead and whatnot. So then it's like, well, what exactly is going on here? So that's going to do it for the video today, guys. So that's what we're going to see on the tell-all. We're going to see this crazy argument between Jenny and Kim. Look, guys, who do you guys got in that fight? Do you got Granny Jenny, or do you have Kimberly? Let me know what you think about that in the comment section down below. Also, would you guys like to see Kim and TJ come back on the show on another season? Let me know in the comment section down below. And do you guys think that this couple is still together, even with all the conflicting signs posted on the internet by Kimberly? Let me know what you think about that in the comment section down below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give it a big thumbs up if you did. Hit that subscribe button down below, and I will see you guys very soon. Take care.